Hello and welcome to The London Perspective. I'm your host, Stefan. Today's episode is all about using ChatGPT to help your teenage child write better. As parents, we all want our children to succeed and excel in their studies, and writing is an essential skill for any student. But let's face it, writing can be a daunting task, especially for teenagers. That's where ChatGPT comes in. In this episode, we'll be discussing how to set up and configure ChatGPT for your teenager's use, understanding the basics of how ChatGPT works, and providing tips for getting the most out of the tool. We'll also be covering specific areas of writing such as essay and research paper writing, creative writing, and proofreading. So, let's get started. Before we dive into how to use ChatGPT, let's first talk about what it is and what it can do. ChatGPT is a large language model developed by OpenAI. It's designed to generate human-like text based on the prompts and questions you give it. This makes it a valuable tool for writing assistance, whether it's for essays, research papers, or even creative writing. With ChatGPT, your teenager can get help with brainstorming, outlining, and even editing their work. Now that you have a basic understanding of what ChatGPT is, let's talk about how to set it up for your teenager's use. The first step is to create an account with OpenAI. Once you have an account, you can access ChatGPT and start using ChatGPT. Now you can start using ChatGPT to assist your teenager with their writing. Now that you have ChatGPT set up, it's important to understand how it works and what it's capable of. As I mentioned earlier, ChatGPT is a large language model that generates text based on the prompts and questions you give it. It can generate text in a wide range of styles, from formal to creative. One of the key features of ChatGPT is its ability to understand context and generate text that is appropriate for the given prompt. To get the most out of ChatGPT, it's important to understand how to phrase your prompts and questions. For example, if you're using ChatGPT to help your teenager write an essay, you should provide a clear and specific prompt, such as, write an essay on the impact of technology on society. On the other hand, if you're using ChatGPT for creative writing, you can provide a more open-ended prompt, such as, write a short story about a mysterious creature living in the forest. The key is to be clear and specific about what you want ChatGPT to generate. One of the most useful applications of ChatGPT is for essay and research paper writing. With its ability to understand context and generate text, ChatGPT can assist your teenager in brainstorming ideas, outlining their paper, and even writing the final draft. It can also help with citation and formatting, ensuring that your teenager's work is not only well written but also academic. ChatGPT is not just limited to academic writing, it can also be a valuable tool for creative writing and fiction. It can assist your teenager with brainstorming ideas, creating characters, and even writing complete stories. It can also help with editing, ensuring that their work is polished and ready for submission. Another benefit of using ChatGPT is that it can help your teenager improve their grammar and vocabulary. The model is trained on a wide range of texts and can provide suggestions for proper grammar and word choice. This can be especially helpful for students who are still learning English or for students who struggle with grammar. In addition to its writing capabilities, ChatGPT can also be used for proofreading and editing. By providing your teenager's work as a prompt to ChatGPT, it can identify grammatical errors, spelling mistakes, and even suggest ways to improve sentence structure. This can save your teenager time and effort in the editing process, and ensure that their work is polished and ready for submission. To get the most out of ChatGPT, it's important to incorporate it into your teenager's daily writing routine. Whether it's for essay writing or creative writing, make sure to set aside time each day for your teenager to work with ChatGPT. This will help them become familiar with the tool and its capabilities, and they will be able to get more out of it in the long run. While ChatGPT is a valuable writing tool, it's important to teach your teenager to critically evaluate the output it generates. It's important to remind them that ChatGPT is an AI and it may not always produce perfect text. Encourage them to read through the output and make revisions as needed. Additionally, they should learn to use the tool as an aid, not as a replacement for their own thinking. Using ChatGPT can help improve your teenager's writing skills over time. By working with the tool on a regular basis, your teenager will become more familiar with its capabilities and will be able to get more out of it. Additionally, by using ChatGPT to generate text and then revising it, your teenager will learn to become a better writer. As with any technology, it's important to consider the ethics of using AI-assisted writing tools. It's important to remind your teenager that ChatGPT is not a replacement for their own thinking and that they should always be the ones making the final decisions. Additionally, it's important to understand the limitations of ChatGPT. While it's a powerful tool, it's not perfect and may not always produce accurate or appropriate text. It's important to teach your teenager to be critical of the output and to make revisions as needed. ChatGPT is not the only AI writing tool available. Other options include GPT-3, AI Writer, and Write4. Each has its own strengths and weaknesses, and it's important to research and compare them to determine which one is best for your teenager's needs. For example, ChatGPT may be better suited for academic writing, while AI Writer may be better for creative writing. ChatGPT can be a valuable tool when used in conjunction with other writing resources and tools. For example, it can be used in conjunction with a grammar checker, such as Grammarly, to ensure that your teenager's work is polished and error-free. Additionally, it can be used in conjunction with a thesaurus, such as Word Hippo, to enhance your teenager's vocabulary. It's important to monitor your teenager's use of ChatGPT to ensure that they are using it responsibly. This includes monitoring the amount of time they spend using the tool, as well as the types of prompts and questions they are giving it. Additionally, it's important to discuss the ethics of using AI-assisted writing tools with your teenager and to remind them that they are responsible for the final product. As with any technology, there may be issues that arise when using ChatGPT. Common issues include errors with the API or app, problems with the output, and difficulty understanding the tool's capabilities. If you encounter any issues, be sure to check the OpenAI website for troubleshooting tips and advice. Additionally, you can reach out to the OpenAI team for assistance. ChatGPT can be used to help your teenager with specific types of writing, such as persuasive writing or poetry. For persuasive writing, you can provide prompts that focus on a particular issue, and ChatGPT can assist with outlining arguments and generating text. For poetry, you can provide prompts that focus on a particular theme, and ChatGPT can assist with brainstorming ideas and generating verse. ChatGPT and other AI-assisted writing tools have the potential to have a significant impact on the future of writing and education. They can assist students in generating text, editing, and proofreading, which can save time and effort. Additionally, they can assist with language learning and grammar, which can help students improve their language skills. However, it's important to remember that the tools should be used as an aid, not a replacement for human thinking and creativity. ChatGPT can also be used to improve writing in multiple languages. The model has been trained on a wide range of texts and can generate text in various languages. This can be a valuable tool for students who are learning a new language and need assistance with writing in that language. Additionally, it can also be useful for students who are bilingual and want to improve their writing skills in both languages. It's important to note that the available language options might be limited and that the output might not be perfect, but it can be a great starting point for students to improve their writing skills in multiple languages. ChatGPT can also be used in a classroom setting to assist students with their writing. Teachers can provide prompts and questions that align with the curriculum, and ChatGPT can assist with generating text and editing. Additionally, teachers can use ChatGPT to provide personalized feedback to each student, which can help improve their writing skills. This can save time and effort for teachers, while also providing students with valuable writing assistance. ChatGPT can also be used to support writers with disabilities. The tool can assist with text-to-speech and speech-to-text capabilities, making it accessible for students with visual or auditory impairments. Additionally, it can assist with grammar and vocabulary, which can be beneficial for students with learning disabilities. By providing personalized assistance, ChatGPT can help level the playing field for students with disabilities and give them the tools they need to succeed. ChatGPT can also be used to improve teamwork and communication. With its ability to generate text and ideas, it can assist with brainstorming and outlining for group projects. Additionally, it can assist with editing and proofreading, ensuring that the final product is polished and error-free. By providing these tools, ChatGPT can help improve communication and teamwork among students. ChatGPT can play a role in every step of the writing process, from brainstorming to publishing. It can assist with brainstorming and outlining, generate text, and edit and proofread. Additionally, it can assist with citation and formatting, ensuring that the final product is polished and ready for submission. By providing these tools, ChatGPT can help streamline the writing process and make it more efficient. The OpenAI team is constantly working to improve ChatGPT, and they welcome feedback from users. If you have any suggestions or issues with the tool, you can reach out to the team through the OpenAI website. Your feedback can help shape the future of the tool and make it even more valuable for students and writers. In conclusion, ChatGPT is a valuable writing tool that can assist students and writers in generating text, editing, and proofreading. It can save time and effort, while also providing personalized assistance. It's important to use it responsibly and to teach students to evaluate the output critically. With the help of ChatGPT, your teenager can become a better writer and excel in their studies. Thank you for listening to The London Perspective. Join us next week for a new episode.